Magandang araw mga ka-aerial defense, may ibabahagi na naman ako sa inyo. Dahil ngayong araw na ito ay may pag-uusapan tayo tungkol sa depensa, China nagbanta sa Pilipinas at kaalyado nito. Nauna nang nagbabala ang China laban sa mga aksyon na maaaring humantong sa dibisyon at confrontation sa Asia-Pacific, sinabi ng tagapagsalita ng Chinese Foreign Ministry na si Guo Jiakun, na ang rehiyon ay nangangailangan ng kapayapaan at katahimikan. Idinagdag na ang kooperasyong militar ay hindi dapat pahinain ng tiwala sa isa't isa o katatagan o target ang anumang bansa.
AFP. So, thousands of American and Philippine troops began annual military exercises today in the Philippines. The drills will include about 10,000 US service members. Japanese forces will also take part to the exercises. These drills come amid tensions between the Philippines and China and between Japan and China. So what's China's position on these annual military exercises? Thank you.
单边主义和军事霸凌已经给世界带来深重灾难。亚太地区最需要的是和平安宁，最不需要的是引入外部力量，制造分裂对抗。国与国之间开展军事安全合作，不应该损害地区国家间的相互理解与信任，不应该破坏地区的和平稳定，不应该针对第三方或损害第三方的利益。我们想提醒有关国家，一味在安全上相互捆绑，只会引火烧身，反噬自身。
Binalaan ng China ang Pilipinas at ang mga kaalyado nito ng playing with fire sa pagbubukas ng pinakamalaking balikatan exercises sa kasaysayan noong Lunes. Mga pagsasanay na sa unang pagkakataon ay nagdala ng mga Japanese combat troops sa lupain ng Pilipinas mula noong ikalawang digmaang pandaigdig. Ang babala ng China ay inilabas habang sinabi ng hepe ng Armed Forces of the Philippines na si General Romeo Bronner Jr. sa mga tropa ng iba't ibang nasyonalidad sa pagbubukas ng balikatan na magkasama, kumilos ng sama-sama, at kung kinakailangan, dumpensa ng sama-sama.
I earlier had a question about the annual Balikatan military drills, but I will just add on another question to that. So last week, Japan's destroyer, the Izazuchi, which sailed through the Taiwan Strait, was heading to these drills. I was just wondering, given that that destroyer went through the the Taiwan Strait, does China have any other comment to add regarding Japan's active participation in this year's drills? Thank you.
关于日本自卫队舰艇过航台湾海峡事，中方此前已经表明了严正立场。关于你提到的问题，我们想强调，二战时日本曾对包括菲律宾在内的东南亚国家进行侵略和殖民统治，负有严重历史罪责。 日本应该认真反省侵略历史，在军事安全领域谨言慎行，而不是到处炫耀武力，破坏地区稳定。
Ang taunang balikatan sa pagitan ng Pilipinas, Estados Unidos, at iba pang mga like-minded countries, ay magpapatuloy sa kabila ng mga pag-aangkin ng China na ang mga pagsasanay ay nakakapagpapahina ng kapayapaan sa Indo-Pacific region, sinabi ni Philippine Navy for the West Philippine Sea Rear Admiral Roy Vincent Trinidad, na sila ay hindi nababahala, hindi rin aniya mapipigilan sa pagganap ng kanilang mandato, mula sa pagpapatuloy ng mga pagsasanay kasama ang like-minded countries, sinabi pa ni Trinidad, na hindi ito ang katapusan ng seryeng balikatan o iba pang pagsasanay, bilateral man o multilateral, mandato aniya na ihanda ang sandatahang lakas na maging handa sa anumang posibleng mangyari. Idinagdag din niya na ang balikatan o anumang iba pang military drills ay mga aksyon ng isang sovereign state.
They are defensive in nature, meaning to say all the projects under our program for modernization are designed to be able to secure and to protect what is rightfully and legally ours. We have no intent of claiming what is not ours. The constant war rhetoric of the Chinese Communist Party, their rapid military build-up, and their illegal presence, coercive, aggressive actions, and deceptive messaging have been the reasons for instability in the region. Expected of them. What do we expect of them? They would applaud us. It's all part of the deceptive messaging. In fact, I would like to say that this will not be the end of the Balikatan series or other exercises, whether bilateral or multilateral.
Gayun din, sinabi ng opisyal ng Navy na ang pagtaas ng bilang ng mga kalahok para sa balikatan ay isang napakalakas na indikasyon na ang mga kasosyong bansang ito ay sumusuporta sa paninindigan ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas, at ang pagtatatag ng depensa nito sa mga tuntunin ng pag-secure at pagprotekta sa maritime domain nito. May 17,000 military personnel mula sa Pilipinas, United States, Australia, Japan, Canada, France, at New Zealand, ang lalahok sa 3 linggong drills na itinakda mula ika-20 ng Abril hanggang ika-8 ng Mayo. Ang mga sundalo ng US Army na nakatalaga sa 2nd Battalion, 21st Infantry Regiment, 25th Infantry Division, at mga sundalo ng Philippine Army ay nagsasagawa ng anti-armor training gamit ang Carl Gustaf recoilless rifle sa Fort Magsaysay. Binigyang diin ng engagement training ang mga sistema ng anti-armor, mga sundalo upang tukuyin at neutralize ang mga target habang pinapalakas ang ligtas na mga pamamaraan sa paghawak at paggamit ng armas. Pinapahusay ang kakayahan ng dalawang bansa na kontrahin ang mga armored threat bilang suporta sa isang free and open Indo-Pacific region.
I'll be holding with my left hand because you're working the actual gun with your right. Sergeant Parker Bishop, 221 Infantry, Comanche Company, 1st Platoon, 2nd Team, Squad Leader. We're currently here today to train the Filipino and our soldiers on the Carl G, which is Carl Gustaf weapon. It's an 84mm missile. It's to destroy tanks, Humvees, squad plus size elements. The system works the 84mm. It will be injected through the back, and you're going to be looking down the optic. Then when you're ready, your AG will give you the clear, the back blast, and you're going to open up and fire.
I'm First Lieutenant Andrew Fergus. I'm currently the OIC for the Squad Live Fire range going on right now. I'm attached to Apache Company 221 Infantry as one of the platoon leaders. We're getting into training right now with Squad Live Fire. We're validating all of our squads in this company to conduct a squad attack on a bunker and a couple of dismounted elements, as well as a reactive contact on the way. But some of the terrain that they'll see is pretty specific to the Philippines and some of that jungle environment that we like to train with out here. So they'll be definitely crossing into some deep creeks that'll kind of test their ability to maneuver with kits and these new weapon systems, as well as engage with the enemy with some of those weapons. So at the squad level, we've got XM7s. This is the new weapon that we're fielding to replace our M4s. And then for replacement of our saws, our 249s would be our 250s.